Can you tell the world, Ruben Dias, what's the secret?
Wow, never been asked that before.
My next guest is a gent who, as a kid growing up on the outskirts of Lisbon, worshipped invincible defenders like Nemanja Vidic, Rio Ferdinand and Vincent Kompany. He then made his childhood dreams come true, defining himself in the Premier League as part unstoppable force, part immovable object. When you look at him play, he's a living embodiment of Sir Alex Ferguson's quote, "Attack wins your games, but defence wins your championships." Hence this gent is a defending four-peat-seeking champion. Benvindo to Manchester City's Ruben Dias.
Hello, Rog.
Oh, hey, Ruben. In the words of your director of football, Cheeky Begiristain, playing central defence for Manchester City is, quote, a bastard of a job. Opponents trying to drop balls constantly over the top. You're always on edge, awaiting a counter. Can you describe mentally how you cope with that pressure, emotionally? Because it must be prolonged and immense.
It's intense, obviously, the way we play, the way we control the game, the majority of the circumstances you're playing with many meters behind you. You just got to deal with it. It's obviously not the usual defensive team that, and most likely as well the more standard way of knowing that you compact all the time and you always have something close to you. Many times you catch yourself in situations of 1v1s. You need to be sharp on it. You need to deal with it.
When those occasions do happen, Ruben, when you're trying to press the life out of a team and the ball's suddenly hooked up and over behind you, what thought process goes through your head? Has Pep Guardiola just got you so well drilled that it's as innate as breathing? Or are you just like, Kyle Walker got it?
Well, obviously everyone's got their specific characteristics and everyone plays their game. In that specific bit, everyone approaches each ball the way they seem fit and the way they've been doing it their whole lives. Some are faster, some are more in the anticipation of it. Everyone plays with their own skills, but at the end of the day, it's all about recovering the ball as fast as we can and start attacking again.
Next to you, or at least nominally next to you on the team sheet, is often Jon Stones, Barnsley Beckenbauer, man who's reinvented himself, really reinvented the position, defender to midfield. He's like a footballing spork. In your own words, can you describe what it is that Jon Stones does on the field?
Difficult. He's definitely developed this scenario in which the way he was able to do it in the vision of our manager, obviously. But the way he was actually able to perform on that position surprised us all. He gave us a different solution, he gave us a different option. It allowed us to make more numbers up front with him jumping in the midfield and making one of the guys in the midfield jumping even forward. So it was and it is obviously important for us to do that movement. Obviously he's a special player. I think everyone knows how much I like to have him by my side.
Do you know when he's going to step up? Or is it just like you look up and John's gone?
Well, it kind of goes with in which part of the pitch we are. Sometimes in the build-up things might change, but as soon as we start going on and on the pitch, he naturally takes his position more in the middle.
We're speaking at an unprecedented time in the season. A three-way title race for the ages. Liverpool and Arsenal ahead of you. You guys bidding to become the first club in the history of English football to be crowned champions in 4 successive seasons. Does the fact that you've won so many times give you an automatic advantage coming down the home stretch? Or does each title race feel unique than the previous one that could have prepared you for it?
I think every new one just gets more and more difficult. The more you win, the more people just try and bring you down. It is what it is, it's the challenge, and we like the challenge. In order for you to do something iconic, you need to do more than usual, you need to do more than normal. So we take the challenge as it is, and we know it's going to be tight and it's not going to be easy at all. Obviously, we wanted those 3 points, especially playing at home against Arsenal. But we need to look at the table and realise that we're only 3 points away, and it all can change very, very quick. So we need to do our job, and and we'll do the math in the end.
Yeah, we fans think about winning as just glory and joy and celebration. You were once asked what the secret is, and you said, quote, "You've got to know that you will suffer." Is that what you draw confidence from, Ruben? That Manchester City simply know how to suffer more than all those around them?
Well, it's part of the job, it's part of being successful, and it's part of playing 3 competitions as we are for the second season in a row. To arrive to this stage and still be fighting for the Premier League, for the FA Cup, for the Champions League, it's not an easy thing. And obviously, from now on, it gets mad in terms of our schedule and how little time we'll have to rest between games. But we take it as it is. If we actually want to reach the end goal and do something special, we need to go for the challenge.
We just had Mo Salah on the show, Ruben, and he told us that he visualises big games before them so that when he, has the ball at his feet, he knows exactly how he's going to score and can prepare to make that real. And I don't know if you do visualise before games, Ruben, but when you shut your eyes, when you think about the end of this season, how does it end in your mind? What do you tell yourself about where Manchester City will end up?
Well, whenever I close my eyes and I start to think about it, I immediately wake up, I slap myself and I say, stop thinking about it and just think about the next game. I generally think that it's a big mistake to think too far ahead, and it will just distract you from what you're doing at the moment. And right now, how the run is going, it's all about the details, and it's all about every game we'll play, because now there's no easy games. Everyone's fighting for something. It will be literally a final every 3 days. So our mind is only on the next one.
Is it nice those couple of seconds before you do wake yourself up, though?
Well, it is what it is, and in a way, you need to play with your mind, and you need to play with your mind in a way that makes you feel structured for what's coming.
Last question, Ruben. Your Instagram, I've got to say this, it is next level. It's like that, honestly, of a fashion influencer who has a side pursuit as one of the world's greatest footballers. If you've not seen it, it's a menswear feast. There's one stunning pink overcoat that I covet still to this day. A lot of Michelangelo-esque training shots, sinew straining, perfect stubble. Can you tell the world, Ruben Dias, what's the secret to a great social media photo?
Wow, never been asked that before.
You're very good at it.
I actually am not the best at taking pictures for the picture. They not naturally happen in natural moments in which, coming to training or an event or anything similar. But I would say keep it natural, keep it to yourself, and you'll be all right.
Who is the best? Grills.
I like what I do, so I'll defend my case. Everyone's free to a choice.
You're a wise man to steer clear of that, Ron. Ruben Dias. Thank you, mate. Obrigado.